So IDW is losing the Star Wars license, and I wonder if it has to do with stuff like this. Imagine being commissioned to make Star Wars comic books, and your best idea is having Jedi do a galactic bake-off. I'm not kidding. This is a real comic book. Does anybody want to read this? Is anybody excited for this? Just like with yesterday's video, who is the target audience for this comic book? I could think of a million cool stories to have Jedi do. But, instead of that, let's have them do a bake-off. I'm sure that's what every Star Wars fan has been asking for. And then, you take a look at IDW stocks over that 5-year period and how they've just crumbled. It's kind of hilarious. Like I said in the previous video, you got this graph 5 years back around January 6th, 2017. You're at the height of the Trump stuff, and then you see what that presidency did to a comic book company. I'm pretty sure this is probably a safe bet to say that this is a representation of the entire comic book industry. Now, this is just my opinion, right? I don't have Marvel's numbers. I don't have DC Comics numbers. But to me, these people are just making shit like money doesn't matter. And what's funny is the Trump stuff is still on their mind. This is where I got the idea to do today's video. Right here from Polygon, Luke Cage must defeat the Kingpin in an election for mayor of New York City. So if you don't know what's going on, Kingpin is the current mayor of New York City in Marvel Comics. And they have him abusing authority. Basically, they're turning him into a Trump, basically. And now Marvel has the brilliant idea of having a Marvel superhero run up against him to become mayor. What an exciting comic book arc. Because that's what everybody wants in a comic book arc. They want campaigns and voting laws and debates. This is so stupid. But this is where Marvel Comics is. Marvel Comics, I'm convinced, don't need to turn a profit. I think Disney just gives them their little bones and they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't think that they care if they sell books. Because this is dumb. This is exactly what people don't want in a comic book storyline. Oh, let's have Trump get taken down by Luke Cage. Trump, a.k.a. Kingpin. This all starts because, he makes being a superhero an outlaw in Devil's Reign. Wow. Marvel's never done a story where being a superhero is outlawed. How creative. You wonder why manga is just totally dominating the comic book industry. It's because of boring, real-world shit being slipped into these books by people that are not creative, that can't write worth a shit. Most of the time, the artists are trash, too. There's a couple good ones, but they have them hop around books. The only one that stays pretty consistent with good artwork is The Amazing Spider-Man, because I'm convinced, if they do have to turn a profit, they make it all on that book or something. That's the only book that stays either just boring or mundane or average. Sometimes it's pretty good, but the rest of Marvel, I can't read this shit anymore. The only Marvel comic book I still read consistently is Amazing Spider-Man, because I've been reading that book my whole life. I took a long break during the Dan Slott years, but for the most part, it stayed a consistently decent to okay average book. It doesn't blow you away, but it's better than anything else they're putting out. But what an awful idea. So can you imagine it? You're going to pick up an action-packed comic book. You're a kid. I'm going to go pick up comic. Check this out. And it's nothing but two characters and a debate. So Tony Stark also, by the way, fronting this whole thing. giving Luke Cage money to run. And it's like, it's funny, like he like sounds like he's cucked again. They just don't know what to do with Tony Stark, because he's just a rich white straight dude. They have no idea what to do with him. Captain America, I hear they're going to kill him off again, which wouldn't surprise me. They've just been beating him into the grave for the past couple of years anyway, if you've been reading his comics. I'm surprised. So I guess Tony Stark can hang around if they just make him a wimp who gets humiliated all the time. Even in his own books, he's humiliated. Because I do watch people review him, and it's like, who is this for? I'm just so baffled by who do they consider to be the target audience for shit like this. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.